today's edition of Weazel News. The Pope comes to town. Find out why 2 officers are now called the Peanut Butter Bandits. Up in Plain County, the Spartan race, Fallout's answer to the Ironman competition, kicked off this Saturday. Something terrible this way comes. Find out more. But first, it would seem that 2 officers of the San Andreas State Troopers have become caught in what some could call a sticky situation. Sergeant Longhorn on the right and Lieutenant Hooker on the left were kidnapped this past week by the notorious Jackson Taylor for, as he would put it, unlawfully shooting him. They were later taken to the dam, at which time both were found by former FBI agent Ivan licking peanut butter off one another. From then on, officers Hooker and Longhorn have become known as the Peanut Butter Bandits. Now, in related news, then Cadet Big Wiggles, having been present during that so-called unlawfully shooting of Jackson, found himself once again in the presence of the same person at the Mission Row cells in an unrelated situation. Having not taken the cuffs off of Jackson for his short time in his cell while in custody, resulted in Jackson retaliating when he finally did unhandcuff Jackson by getting cuffed himself, along with the same Sergeant Longhorn, where both were stuck into the cells and locked in as Jackson escaped Mission Row. It is unknown at this time what had become of Jackson Taylor. Now, in a less serious note, the Spartan race, Fallout's answer to the better known yet less accessible to our citizens Ironman competition, debuted this weekend. Saturday, citizens found themselves running their way through curvy, hilly roads, taking a dip, swimming across the arid sea in Sandy Shore, and enjoying a grueling mountain ride up and down the spine trail of Mount Chiliad. All this was aimed to test their endurance, fortitude, and determination to at least finish in whatever place they could, simply to earn the right to call themselves Spartans. Our very own reporter Joe was on location to cover it. Now, I personally do not think I have the mental fortitude to have accomplished such an arduous task. I am impressed by those who have the endurance to take it to the end. Good job, everyone. Now, we are being told that there is a request by city and county officials for this event to become a monthly event. We have been asked to take a poll on whether or not it should happen again in April. You can follow the link on the screen below to cast your vote today. Is the city big enough for 2 holy leaders? Sunday, the city was visited by no other than the Pope. He, along with his entourage of bishops and bodyguards, were seen in various places across the city, including the Legion Square and the Grand Mansion, to give citizens a chance to be blessed. He was met with both gratitude and ominosity, as he eventually requested an audience with the one known as Father Tom. However, Father Tom never made himself available to the Pope or even Weazel News to comment. Having saved those who dare approach, or his guards threatened those who they deemed to be disrespectful to the holy man, soon departed for Rome. Not for the worse for wear. Now, on a more serious note, during the Spartan race this past Saturday, having been found to have stolen coke from the police evidence locker and therefore disqualified, FBI agent Ivan and Spartan runner went on the run after shooting the gold medal winner, John Simmons. A manhunt ensued that spilled over into Sunday, to the point where the one, now given the name of Ivan the Terrible, opened fire on Assistant Police Chief Beef far above in a nearby building near Mission Row. Weazel News was able to get an exclusive secret interview with Mr. Terrible to give him a chance to tell his story. Unfortunately, due to the inaptitude and complete idiocracy of our sound guy, the entire audio of the interview was lost. I guarantee you he's fired and he's no longer be on staff here at Weazel News. If not caught beforehand, Weazel News will be attempting to get a new interview from Mr. Ivan the Terrible. Thank you all for joining us for this edition of Weazel News. We'll see you next time.